Hey everybody, Mr. Covey here, and I know some of you guys are meeting with your college counselors or your counselors about college next year and thinking about maybe recommendation letters. I've had a couple people ask me, and so I just wanted to kind of address a few things about if you're considering asking me for a recommendation letter. Um, I usually do this in person, obviously, but keep in mind the circumstances, so I'm just trying to get this information out there. The first thing is keep in mind that like you're asking me to do something that is not part of my job. Like my job is not to write recommendation letters for you. You're asking me to do something like above and beyond, which I'm happy to do. Like I'm happy to write you guys recommendation letters. You guys are great kids. I'm happy to help you out. Um, but just keep in mind like you're asking me to like do a favor for you. So don't act like it's something that I'm expected to do. But I'm happy to do it. You guys are good kids. Uh, okay, so if you are thinking about asking me, just some things I want you to keep in mind is your grade is not like the main factor. Like I can't write a recommendation letter about your grade. Your grade is your grade. Okay, the recommendation letter can't say like they got a 95%. That's the college knows you got 95%. That's why you have an A on your transcript. Like that's not what you should be considering. And likewise, if you got a bad grade, you think like, oh, I got a C plus for a semester. I can't ask Mr. Covey for a rec letter. That's totally not true. Like it's really independent of your grade. Because when you write a rec letter, I'm trying to describe you as a student, you as a learner, and you as a person. And your grade is separate from that. If you are thinking about it, asking me for a recommendation letter, I want to make sure that like you're keeping in mind the type of student that you are in class. These are things that make it easy for me to write a recommendation letter for you. Like these are the kind of things, the qualities that you should have if you're asking me for writing a recommendation letter for you. That you are engaged during class, that you're hardworking, that you work well with others, that you're inquisitive during class. If these describe you, then I have tons of stuff to write. Hey, everyone likes working with them. They ask really good questions. They help each other, or they help out other students. They're engaged in the material. They make the classroom a fun place to be. Those kind of things are things that you can say in a recommendation letter and that colleges like to see. Do not ask me to write a recommendation letter for you if you are falling in the category of people that would be better described by this list here. If you complain frequently, if you're on your phone frequently, if you only care about your grade, and if you don't work well with others, if these describe you, regardless of the grade you got in the class, even if you got 95%, if this is how you act during class, I'm not going to be able to write a good recommendation letter for you. And my way around that is I'm going to say no. So if this is you, regardless of what your grade was in the class, please don't ask me for a recommendation letter. Okay? This describes you, even if you got a bad grade or a grade that wasn't as good as you expected first semester, I'd be happy to write a letter for you. I can say positive things about you as a learner. Okay? And the last couple things, yeah, like the type of person that you are on a daily basis has been established by this point in the year, for 80% through the year. If you are a certain type of learner in the classroom, like that's been established. You can't really change that in terms of me writing a recommendation letter for you. Last little thing, don't ask me to do this today. Like again, I want to think that you put some thought into this and that you're realizing that you're asking me to do something that's going to take time. So don't just ask me today. Like show that you've put some thought into the fact that you want me to write a recommendation letter for you. Okay, that's it. I just want to get that information out there. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.